It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day, and it's day 3 in La Jolla Shores. It's been a big one, guys. Cullen is still out. He thought he had food poisoning, but now I'm wondering because the fever's not breaking. So keep a good thought for Cullen. Hannah's back today. Yay. And everybody else is here. So this bed over here, I planted the Yucca rostrata. Again, challenging with the Metro Sedaris, the New Zealand Christmas tree, and just all the greenery behind. I wanted something that really owned the space, and this does. You can see it from the house. It's really great. Slow and low growing. So I'm going to stage a couple of pretty jasper purples around this and top dress and likely call it a day. Oh yes, my precious, you guys, Planter Paradise. I found this Talavera pot. It was the only one like it. The hummingbird and the cactus. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? That's going to go down in the kitchen garden. Then I have 3 of these in descending sizes that I'm going to put at the corner of the flagstone path, which the guys are working on leveling and setting out as we speak. So this is fantastic, and it'll really soften things up and eliminate some square footage, you know, for the turf. Over here, you know, it's just so funny how as you go, ideas and inspirations come to you, and it's really important to allow room for that and not to get too married to your ideas and be open to changing them as you progress through your design. This started out, and I'm sorry, there was so much gold video, but we were just kind of pressured today. We only have 4 days on this project, so I didn't have time to do a lot of B-roll, but I will break it down for you now. This bed started with an idea of, okay, I'm gonna stage pots in lieu of big boulders. The client, you know, didn't want big boulders back here. So I went to Planter Paradise today and I found these beautiful giant pots that are as heavy, they weigh as much as a Volkswagen. And I staged them first and just kind of walked around. Wasn't sure what I was going to put in them even. Decided to go with the Hercules. We distressed the heck out of the root ball on this plant. And I know it's not a permanent solution, and the day will come when we'll have to extract it and likely plant it in the ground. But it'll be good for a number of years, particularly if we limit the irrigation. So I planted that first. Then the Crassula argenteas, variegated golems. I am going to be adding spillers in the pots, but that was my start. Then I staged this whale's tongue agave and the big barrel cactus over there. Then I pulled in my mangaves, the kaleidoscope and the Aztec king. So I just systematically started with the bigger plants first. Then it was time to stage some boulders. Once I decided that I did want to blow this bed out, I didn't want to be minimalistic in here. The client loves the tapestry look, so I've just been adding and adding and adding and adding, and I'm still not done. There's still more to go over there. Here in the old fire pit, we got it staged, and I got those funky caudexy things planted. Thank you so much, my South African followers, that enlightened me as to what these were. I've already forgotten, sorry. But just that they're clearly very susceptible to rot. Anything bulbous typically is. So this will not receive any supplemental irrigation, and I'm going to top dress it, you guessed it, in fiberglass. So that's going to be super cool. Then over here, I finished this bed, which will be irrigated tomorrow morning. This is the big, the client wanted color, so I do not think we disappointed here. All of my usual suspects are in here. And then we have this lemon and lime crassula variegate down here in this narrow bed that Gordon planted that's super cute and a great solution for low tight spaces. I haven't shown you guys the tapestry area yet that Hannah... Oh yeah, sorry, that's right. One more thing over here before we go over there, sorry. As I was saying earlier, you know, don't get too locked into your plans. Be open for inspiration. So after I planted, or I should say the guys, planted this big beautiful Bainesii, and I staged a little barrel down here, it occurred to me, wouldn't it be fantastic to do an oasis in this space and just plant it out with barrel cactus? So I checked in with my client and they agreed it would indeed be fantastic. So this is going to be a colony of barrels with a few, we still have some jasper purple rocks that we can work in, and then I'm going to stage the cute little sea turtle in here as well. So that's the idea here, is the oasis. I'm not sure I'm going to work that in, or how I'm going to work that in. And yeah, then over here, got busy. See if we can beat the leaf blower. We've got crassula undulata here to make a cute little low profile hedge. And right here I will probably do a trio of barrel cactus, and that'll be it around this Bicarnia. Then over here in the courtyard planter, Terri and Hannah went to town and just did it. Didn't they do a spectacular job with this tapestry? And this is seen, you know, from all the windows of the house. So it was just really important that it be very, very lush, but at the same time low profile and not plants that are going to infringe on the view or get too high. So this is a great solution for areas where you want to keep it a little lower profile but want all the bang for your buck. We were also talking with the client about that big area of concrete, you know, right out. You look through the house, there's all windows across there, and that's the area where I wanted to put a bunch of pots because it's a lot of concrete. But the clients pointed out that they really like their sight lines through there. They also set up tables there to entertain. So we are rethinking pots in that area, maybe just a few on the steps to the right. But yeah, look at all this fiberglass.
That's what I was saying, so much.
Oh, so pretty. This is the color, or similar to the color, what I'm going to use in that old fire pit. So yeah, this will be, I don't know, you know, I don't think I'm going to be able to work in this grate. They didn't ask me to. May not have time for that, to figure that out. This is going to stay in mulch. I'm not planting under these trees, forget about it. So we're going to add more, the gardener will add more mulch here. I will be doing a few things, probably some of the Cameronii cuttings and some of the aloe cuttings from Bayside Betty's in here, just really low profile, because it'd be a lot of rock if that's all I did. I want to do a little something in here. So this is the area. Hi, Nate. This is the area that we were talking about yesterday that's just a lot of concrete, but I really wasn't thinking about the views from the doors and the sight lines. Even this area right here, I thought this would be a great place for a trio of pots, but they have a long hallway here and they like to see through. So maybe a low profile bowl in this area here. And then I was thinking maybe some cute pots staggered on these steps here. We could also do pots on these steps here. Maybe some collectible small low profile cactus, or, you know, I don't know, but that's for later. I can't think of anything else right now. Thank you so much, Team DFS. Everybody worked their butts off today, and we will be back at it tomorrow. So thank you so much for following and for all of your contributions in the comments. Very, very much appreciated. This has been Laura Eubanks reporting for Team DFS in La Jolla Shores on day 3 with your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.